Ayo, Ben here, and welcome back to Grid, and my screen just decided to die on me, and just switching it over. Anyway, new series, kind of going with a little season here. Backstory is I managed to get a team, and with some money that was lent to me, and yeah, so here we are. Sepang International, whatever you want to call it, a tykedrome, if you will, and yeah, so go straight into qualifying, and here we are, leading up to the lap. I forget what type of setup I did, but whatever. So going into turn one, I slide a bit, and it's because our brakes ain't the best, and it decides to think you want to drift when you actually don't. I think that's the biggest complaint I have about the grid games, is they're too into drifting, even in the disciplines where you ain't supposed to drift. But hey, fastest first sector, and I run wide here. Corner fools you into thinking you can take it a lot faster than you really can. You lift a bit here, and I'm into the gravel. So yeah, this hot lap's pretty much done. We'll see where I get, but I don't have high hopes for this session. Somehow I still managed to put fastest second sector together too. I actually like that series of turns. In this course, it's not that bad. It just has some weird corners. This one I have a habit of messing up. It's not my best corner. Here, this little shimmy. I actually kind of like this little shimmy. It's just the braking zone is really weird because, boom, drifto. It's sent into a drift whenever you brake here because you almost have to brake while cornering, and it's not the way you're supposed to do it. So anyway, going up here, broke way too late for that, and I think it's because I want to try to brake late, but I just can't. I was actually fastest in practice. I ran quite a bit of laps in practice to fine-tune my car, and I was easily the fastest in practice. Going here, lift, good, let's floor it. Just going normal lap again, fastest first sector. And I go wide here, like a boss. But yeah, so anyway, while you're watching this, I'm going to go ahead and explain the place and all this stuff. So somebody thought it would be a good idea to lend me some money to start a team, and that's what I did. So yeah, well, I just ballsed up that corner, and I can go ahead and give you a schedule. First race is Sepang here in Malaysia. Then we go to the Red Bull Ring for the next episode. Then Istanbul. Then we go to Paris Street Circuit. Autodromo Internacional do Algarve in Portugal. Then Abu Dhabi at Yas Marina. Then we go to Spa-Francorchamps, which I like that circuit a lot. Then we go to DC for another street circuit. Then the Hockenheim Ring. Then Indianapolis with arguably one of the worst series of corners ever. Then the Circuit of the Americas. I was considering adding Brands Hatch to this, but I decided not to. And again, these are all the GP circuits. We're only using the full circuit. So there's no no short circuits, no nothing. All or nothing, and it balls up that again. Continuing on, we're also doing longer races, so that's why I also set up a little bit of a long qualifying session. Doing longer races because I don't want it to be like 5 laps and then done. So setting it to a reasonable length, but at the same time I'm not like making it ridiculous. For example, I think this is a 10 lap race. Spa is probably going to be closer to like 7 laps. I just screwed that corner up so bad. And it's all going to depend on the length of the circuit. So Brands Hatch would probably be like a 20 lap race because it's tiny. Nah, I'm just kidding. It'd probably be like a 12 or 13 lap race. I think the shortest circuit I have is the Red Bull Ring, and that's probably going to be like a 14 lap race. I'm going to set it to. Circuit of the Americas is probably going to be like a 8 or 9 laps. I screwed up that corner. I tend to take these a little too hot, but then again, that's my controller for you. It still needs to, I'm in the process of breaking it in, so once it gets broken in, I think it'll be fine. And I finally nail that corner. Finally get it good and solid. Get this one pretty good. Now that was just stupid. I did not go all the way over that line. That corner doesn't like me. That double right-hander doesn't like me. I deserve that one, but my car did decide, hey, I'm going to drift for you because you obviously want to drift. No, I don't want to drift. And this hot lap is pretty much shot. The only reason why I'm continuing on is to see if I can do better than I actually am. It's really bad because I'm really good in this last sector, and again, car decides, hey, you obviously want to drift, so I'm going to drift for you. Yeah, no, I don't want to drift. I don't like drifting. Drifting isn't fun. Well, there are times when it's fun. Well, this lap is screwed. So, just going to finish it up and, so, that was my best lap. And now we're skipping forward to the race. 10 laps. GP circuit. I bet you a lot of you are probably wondering, why is the video so short? Well, actually, probably most of you probably wondered that. I just probably pointed that out to you, so, yeah. I still am going to give myself the 1 restart rule because, however, I'm actually going to hold myself to it because the AI doesn't like me. The AI decides, hey, you're in my way. I don't care that you're holding your line. I'm going to spin you out. So, yeah. But as you can see here, I'm actually doing a good job of overtaking people using track limits and overall doing a good job, except here. And that was kind of my fault. I ran wide there. I think I may have been tapped. Somehow still non-blast. Somehow don't have steering column damage. I decide I'm going to use my restart here because I know I can do better than that. And I don't know why it's giving us rolling starts. I know it's supposed to be a grid start. That ain't that big of a deal. But I'm doing good here. And I'm actually up in second before turn 4, which is a really nice overtaking zone. I'm going to try to lunge it up the inside. Of course I get the penalty, but whatever. Fact is, I'm second. I've got a nice opportunity to take this guy. I make sure not to run wide here. Yeah, I still use that extra little bit. Into double right-hander. I try for a move, but that's not that conducive. But I may or may not be within striking zone. I really try to make sure that I really try to stretch that strike zone to that corner, but that just ain't happening. Hey, you want to drift? No, I don't. Going up around these series of corners, I'm not really in the strike zone here. I try anyway. I managed to catch myself, and I've got a nice run up on this guy. If you saw before the corner, I was a mile off. Pick the slipstream, take his line, squeeze him off to the inside, give him a bad run up. Somehow I get steering column damage from that. I didn't even touch the guy.
Great first lap, you're leading the race.
I mean, it's completely minor. I don't feel it, that's for damn sure. I take this one wide net, actually. I think that allows him to get a run up on me. May or may not. I turned off the map for this, but I decided I'm going to keep it from now on, just so, not so I can see where corners are, but so I can see where the cars are, because I've got it set up so that all the controls are actually on the controller. I don't use the radio, and I go wide here, so to avoid flipping, I just have to do that. Surprisingly, I do not fall that far back into the double right-hander. I decided I'm going to take a spot there. I almost went for 2 spots in the double right-hander, but the other guy blocked it. I'm going to do double overtake into this turn because I want that lead back. No, you are not getting past me. And you'll notice this, that I have a lot of pace. I'm extremely fast. And up the inside. And that's P1. We're going extremely fast. I should probably brake at about maybe about 125 meters like I did there. That'll allow me to swing back just a tiny bit more to the outside so I can line up this corner a little bit better. But whatever. Same damn thing, ain't it? Going up to here, we're going to brake at about 100 meters. Make this corner. Somehow the other guy still caught up to me. Yep, we're gonna let him go here. Because I have balls of fucking steel. I'm gonna overtake him into the double right-hander. Almost spin myself, but that drift actually helped a little bit there. And balls. as I keep myself in the fight with this guy, there isn't a problem. Matter of fact, yeah, I ran just a bit too wide. I may be able to get a run up on. I'm third place. The podium's still fine by me. I don't mind podium. Boom! And I just ballsed it up on the overtake maneuver. Tried to reach it in from too far out.
7 laps left.
And I go just horribly wide. And at this point, it's my suspension's screwed up. My steering column actually does have some real damage to it. This is just getting bad. Managed to get this guy through the S, but this is just getting awful because I didn't pull out my lead so that I wouldn't have problems like that. And as if that weren't bad enough, there's no room to overtake and the race just is, it's going downhill from here. I run wide here, and it's almost as... I'm debating at this point whether or not it's even worth it to try and continue on. And it honestly is for me at this point in the race, because, I mean, I've still got a little bit of control of my car, and I'm not that slow. I've still got some massive pace. But as you can see, I'm just sliding all over the place. Part of that's because of my controller, part of that's because of the controller. Part of that's because I'm a little too aggressive. I'm driving this like I would a real car. And, of course. There we go, in the last place. At this point, I just decided, you know what, fuck it. If I can't make up this place soon, it isn't worth it. Because we're already halfway through the race. And my car has just lost all handling. I at least make that corner right. And I'm slipping again. That's normal. And boom, right into the gravel. Yeah, it's just time to take DNF. But you know what? That's the way it is. That's the way it is. Anyway, I'll see you next time at the Red Bull Ring in Austria for round number 2.